What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. Today we have a special guest, good friend of mine, and I actually met this gentleman in Mobile, Alabama, at a Peterbilt dealership. He was getting some work done on his truck, and met him there. And before we get to him, a little bit about him. Probably the hardest working man that I know, and he runs circles around anybody really. I know he runs circles around me for sure. I'm not even gonna sit there and sugarcoat it. But this gentleman's been doing this for a long time. The original old schoolers. The only way, that's all he knows is the original old school, and it's an honor. It's an honor to be here breaking bread with him. He just helped me go drop off hot chocolate. We're getting new steer tires put on, suspension work done in the front. So getting some stuff done to her. So he helped me, went and dropped it off. I helped him install his CB radio because he just got a new truck too. Congratulations on that, Jimmy, with your new truck. All right, but without further ado, let's turn it around here and we can talk to the man of the hour. And there he is, Mr. Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy?
Everything that's good. How's it going?
How long you been driving trucks, Jimmy?
Since 1974. Yeah, 1974.
1974. I was born in 78.
No.
So, how'd you get into the whole thing? Like, how'd you get into trucking? What was your?
Well, the thing about it was when I was coming up, I used to see trucks coming in. I lived in Galveston, Texas.
Galveston?
I used to see these trucks coming through all the time, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. And then I got my break with a cement company, and then I hauled cement company. I hauled dump beds, tractor trailer dump beds, and then I hauled bulk cement and everything. I did that all the time until I moved to Houston. And I still was hauling concrete. At that time, they had like 11-yard mixers and stuff like that. They pushing from 9 to 11 yards with the wheels on the back. And then I got from there and I started with Prime, which was a bad mistake. Really a bad mistake. But after I left Prime, I went to this other company. I got my own truck where I worked for that truck. And then I went with Landstar for a few years. And then I switched on over to tankers.
How long you been doing tankers?
Oh, I've been doing tankers like, about 15, maybe 20 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you know, while your time go by fast when you're having fun.
So what was your first truck? What was your first truck you ever drove? Did you ever drive a cab over?
Yeah. Didn't like it too much. Because I'm looking at the ground, I'm wheels under me. Oh no.
Yeah.
But then with this other cement coming down to Galveston, I had a Peterbilt, long nose Peterbilt with a blower on it, and we blow cement off. And I love that thing. And that thing didn't have no power steering at all. This was my power steering right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
None. No power steering.
No power steering.
Oh wow, I can't even imagine that.
And
Jake, did it have Jakes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you had Jake all right. You had the downshift to make sure slow down. You had no Jake. But Jake didn't come out until later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jake didn't come out until later on. You just had to know how to do downshift to get ready to slow it down and stab your brakes like you're supposed to.
Man, I can't even imagine what that would be like. I can't imagine living without Jakes.
Well, that's what it was. Back then, we didn't have no Jakes.
Did you ever drive those, I don't know what they're called, those transmissions that are like double sticks and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, 24, 18.
Wow.
Oh, those trucks were made for the highway. They're not made for around the town. Once you get loaded, head straight for the freeway and keep going.
You're going.
Keep going. They number highway trucks, they wide open. Them trucks run up to about 110, 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, but I never did it. I ain't tried it. I ain't that brave.
But you've been all 48 states.
Yeah, including Canada.
Even in Canada.
Yeah. Which I don't like going to Canada anyhow.
Yeah.
They just asked me a while ago, do you have a passport? Yeah. And I said, I'm not going to Canada. Because I'm not turning my truck down.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that now.
Yeah, when you cross the border, you got to turn it. No, I ain't doing that.
Dang. Yeah, I me neither. I'm not doing all that there.
You know, that's messing up. That's messing with my money, messing my truck up and down now.
So to this day, do you still love doing what you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it in you for sure, because I see the passion that you have, and I was talking to our dispatcher the other day, and she was also saying that you're the only one that never says no. Every time she gives you something, it's like, let's go. Don't even tell me, let's just go.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm out there to make money. I'm not looking for no miracle load. As long as I'm making money, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. And how's trucking been? I know this is a difficult question, because how's trucking been with family life? How have you dealt with that throughout all the years?
Pretty good. My wife will understand it.
Yeah. That's what I tell them too. I mean, you have to have a wife that is part of the team, that she understands that you know what you do.
Yeah.
Because they can make you or break you. They can make it more stressful for you, or they can, you know what I mean?
Well, my wife had, well, you need to shop around. You can't shop around out here. You got, if something goes wrong with that truck, you just got to get it done, get it over with.
Yeah.
You can't just put one piece on and I think the other piece. No, you got to put everything on.
Yeah.
So she have a hard time understanding that, because she always talking about, well, I used to drive a truck. I said, well, it's different now than it was back then.
Yeah.
Totally different ball game. Back then, drivers used to help one another out.
That's all gone.
This new generation driving now,
It's all gone.
It's gone. Bye-bye.
Yep. And you can't, I mean, you try bringing it back, and it just doesn't.
You know, I see a lot of these guys, I'm going to say it, I got a lot of these guys with these trucks, feet on the dashboard and every doggone thing else, driving them down the highway. Something can happen just in a split second. Your feet on the dashboard and you looking stupid in the crash.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. So basically, you know, they put them in these schools and they don't really teach them what they need to know.
Right.
So when I didn't go to school to drive a truck.
Okay.
I had an older guy that taught me how to drive a truck. You know.
School of hard knocks.
Yeah, and told me to say, now if you really want to learn how to back up, just place you 2 pallets, the width of your trailer and your tractor, and you back it straight up. If you don't hit those pallets, you're doing good.
2 pallets, huh? One on each side.
One on each side.
Okay.
Back it straight through, pull it back up, do it again.
That's a good idea, man. I hadn't thought about that one.
Just 2 pallets.
Just 2 pallets. And you ain't gonna really hurt nothing if you hit anything.
Yeah, just 2 pallets.
What advice do you give to? Do you think you still think people should still become truck drivers, or you think they should, you encourage them to do it? Is the money still here, or has it gotten worse? Or what do you think?
The money's still here, but the thing about it is, you got to have the right people out there to drive. Because some people, you can't just put anybody in the truck.
You got to have it in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just did a video on that it's got to be in your heart that this is what you want to do.
And common sense.
And a lot of common sense.
Yeah.
A whole lot of it.
This is a dangerous job, period.
Yeah.
You're hauling timber.
Oh yeah.
You don't really know what's what until you get out there, because people don't know what a signal light is or nothing like that. So you got to give yourself, a lot of space and stuff.
Yeah.
And watch out. Even though they see that red placard on that truck, it don't mean nothing to them because they don't know.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't know. But for these drivers that's coming out, they got to really pay attention to what they're doing out there.
Patience, pay attention. That's a big one. Being patient is a big one because there's some new drivers out there that are so impatient.
Oh,
that that's how they get into these wrecks because they're being impatient. But
and they got them in these automatics where they think they're in a car.
yeah, different thing. All right, Jimmy. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate you giving us a little bit of information a little bit of your background.
All right, no problem.
Like I said, guys, he's somebody I look up to. All right, so he's actually, he's somebody that I really look up to, and every time I see him, puts a smile on my face because he's always got this good attitude and always smiling and fooling around and just a good vibe all the way around when I come around Jimmy. So it's an honor actually to know somebody that has this much knowledge into the trucking industry and has been doing it so long and has the time to, because there's a lot of older drivers that are grumpy and mad at the world and they won't even talk to you. But this man right here, he's always got time to talk and but if he's got something to do, you better get out of his way because he's got to go. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity to come back to your cell phone or to your house. And again, Jimmy, I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to sit down and break bread with each other. And it's good. Really do appreciate that. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you guys on this video because we're about to grub. I got some shrimp cocktail and some gumbo I'm about to tear up. And like I always say, don't forget, guys, to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. See you guys on the next video. Peace. We're out of here.